Hello everyone, we are team number 1 and our topic is Monera Kingdom. We are conformed by David Torres Everest, Juan Antonio Elizondo Espitia, Víctor Alexis Esparza García, David Jesús Sánchez Hernández, Carlos Alberto Rojas Garza, and me, Sebastián Miramontes.
Monera Kingdom, which is one of the 5 kingdoms of life in which living things are divided. The Monera Kingdom includes living beings that don't have a nucleus and organelles, which contains mainly all bacteria. They are microscopic, so we can't really see them. And these are prokaryotes that can be autotrophic by using the photosynthesis process or chemosynthesis.
I will talk about the divisions. The Monera Kingdom is divided into 2 domains, which are archaea and bacteria. This kingdom also includes 3 types of organisms, which are eubacteria, archaeobacteria, and cyanobacteria. The first type of organism is archaeobacteria. They are the most ancient bacteria and can survive extreme conditions because of their cell wall. Their mode of nutrition is autotrophic, which means that it produces its own food using the sunlight. The next is eubacteria. They are also known as true bacteria. They have a rigid cell wall and are divided into gram-positive and gram-negative. This is depending upon the nature of the cell wall and the stain they take. Finally, we have cyanobacteria. They are photosynthetic in nature. They contain chlorophyll, carotenoids, and phycobilins. These are found in the aquatic regions. Some of these can even fix atmospheric nitrogen. This bacteria has the record of the most ancient fossil in history, which is from 3,500 to 3,650 million years ago.
There are 5 subdivisions of Monera Kingdom. The first one is Animalia. The kingdom Animalia includes all animals. Animals are all multicellular organisms, lack cells, walls, and chloroplasts, and have complex cell structures with organelles and a nucleus. The second one is Plantae. The kingdom Plantae includes all plants. All members of Plantae are autotroph and acquire their nutrients and energy from sunlight by using structures in their cells called chloroplast. The third one is Fungi. Members of the kingdom Fungi includes all fungi. All members of fungi are multicellular and lack a method of movement. The fourth one is Monera. The members of the kingdom Monera are all single cell and extremely small. They lack complex cell structures like organelles and nuclei. And the last one is Protist. Members of Protista are usually single-cell organisms, and there's quite a bit of variety within the kingdom.
Periods. Characteristics. Moneras are unicellular organisms. They contain so many ribosomes. They do not have organelles. They reproduce asexually. They have a rigid cell wall. They are environmental decomposers, and they have different types of feeding. They have been isolated from all terrestrial environments, including deep subsoil or very high kilometers into the atmosphere.
Well, let's continue with the order. We all know that this kingdom, the Monera Kingdom, is conformed by a group that could be microorganisms. But into this group, the order in the Monera Kingdom is divided in 2 different sections. With the characteristics of the group, they could be bacteria or archaeas in plural. Both are microorganisms that do not have cellular nucleus and organelles, but the difference between them is the type of cell wall they have. The archaea has a pseudopeptidoglycan cell wall, while the bacteria have a peptidoglycan or lipopolysaccharide cell wall.
I'm going to present the families of the Monera kingdom. Okay, let's start. The prokaryotic Monera divides into two categories. There are bacteria and archaea. Bacteria include three major divisions, which are the regular bacteria or eubacteria, the cyanobacteria, which is also called blue-green algae, and the archaeobacteria. Here we have some images. The first two are like the prokaryotic cells, which are bacteria. We have how they reproduce, like, or share like genetic material. We have both of the families below, archaea and bacteria, and just an image of the bacteria. Okay, bacteria. As I already mentioned, there are three major divisions, but there are three major, but there are five. Like there are five types of families of bacteria, but there are three major. There are the Proteobacteria, which are the infecting bacteria. We have the cyanobacteria, which is one of the majors. The eubacteria, or the normal bacteria, which are the second one of the major types. The Spinochetes, the spiral bacteria, and the Chlamydia, that are intracellular parasites. And the other side, we have archaea, which it divides in three, which are the Chernarchaeota, which are thermophiles, the Euryarchaeota, that are methanogens and halophiles, and the last one, we have Chorarchaeota, that are some hot springs microbes. And those are the families of the Monera kingdom.
Well, here are our references, and this is all for today. Thanks for your attention.